Hello, everyone. Welcome in to Dammit. Not another podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, and I'm also joined by
Perry,
Nick,
Silas,
and Austin.
all right.
Welcome
good,
in.
Good.
So for those of you on YouTube, if you see something different today, we have a different setup.
I got a
than normal.
haircut.
We've got hair. We all got trims and fades, but we're all in a different position today. So
We scrambled for this episode because it's a special episode.
Yeah. We're breaking our hiatus. We're coming back. We were all on
Our
vacay.
status quo.
Yeah, doing all of that stuff. But we have some entertainment news, some meme questions, and a debate showdown all lined up for today.
Wow.
the Baby Showdown.
Yeah.
Baby.
baby.
What are we starting with?
Let's start with entertainment news.
Yes.
Because I love entertainment news. It's my favorite segment to do on the Super Summer Show. And I have some. I know Ryan has some as well. So
I don't have any though.
No. Unless you just make something
I'll just
up.
sit here.
Just slander a
lie.
celebrity.
Slander
Okay.
celebrities.
So, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple podcasts ago, we were talking about the Skittles flavors and how they changed the green one from lime to green apple. Do you guys remember this?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Okay. So, I was on TikTok last night, and I saw something glorious. There is a Skittles pack containing only lime Skittles.
And that's your favorite, right? Or you like
Well,
the lime
I
one?
like the lime better than green
Okay.
apple. And so, according to my research, lime Skittles were switched out to green apple in 2013. In 2017, they were brought back for a limited time. Due to the lime popularity, Skittles has brought them back once and time again here and there. But they're doing this marketing publicity stunt by doing a pack of all lime Skittles, and they hit the shelves.
Oops, all lime Skittles.
Yeah, they hit the shelves starting at the end of June and are still available now through like mid-July. So,
Wow.
fun.
Are you gonna get some?
Maybe for the novelty of it.
Well, hey, it's KTXT's 61st birthday on the 22nd.
That's
you
true.
could get.
Everybody gets a pack of
Everyone
lime
gets one lime
Skittles.
Skittle.
No, they get one lick. You gotta pass it around.
there you go, Nick. You've got cake, one balloon, and one
one
lime
Skittle.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's one
That's a
of
party.
everything, and then we just get to pick
A
which one
full
we
cake.
can take home.
Yeah.
Kind of like roulette.
We fill the cake full of Skittles.
Yes,
And
it's
then
just
do
one
it.
giant
Like you
Skittle.
cut it open and they spill out.
Yes.
Interesting.
Exactly what I
And
mean.
then the Skittles
that
are cake
idea.
as well.
Yeah.
So you cut into it.
And then the knife is cake too.
Yes. We're a cake.
Everything's
Everything's
cake. Here's some other interesting news. Are y'all familiar with the Heinz ketchup brand?
Yeah.
Who
Maybe.
is?
So they started a petition on change.org. Apparently, hot dogs traditionally come in packs of 10, while hot dog buns traditionally come in packs of 8. So you can see there's a different
Marketing.
balance there. You
Yeah.
know, like you have 2 extra hot dogs and you don't have buns for. So it's like, do you buy 2 packs of buns or do
Yeah,
you just
or you
let
just
the
ball
two?
up the 2 buns and just eat
Yeah,
'em.
yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
So Heinz has started this petition calling the big wiener companies and the big bun companies to compromise the mismatch. And Heinz says they are starting this petition because ketchup is the thing that marries the two together.
Is that what the BBC stands for? Big Bun Company?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Maybe
should.
it's-
Maybe they should do a change.org.
Yeah. And the petition has reached 28,450 signatures out of their goal of 35,000.
I don't
So-
know why they just
That's
don't
ridiculous.
just do it.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
just
know.
do it.
what's the
guys.
point?
I don't know. Do you think that the hot dog should cut down to packs of 8 or the hot dog buns should increase to packs of 10?
I think the hot dog buns should increase.
I do too. Because 10 is such a square number, like
Yeah,
for
you can't make a square
for
out of 8.
parties. Yeah, crazy. That's
That's
a
a
crazy
circle number,
idea.
guys.
So, yeah,
But you can make a cube out of 8.
it's true.
Cube
Two,
hot
two,
dog
two.
cube.
What other things can you make out of 8? Let's brainstorm.
8.
2
I ate
4s.
some cake. 2 4s. What about 6 plus 2? Can we get a 7 plus 1? Takers? No.
No.
Okay. I'm glad that you think that's funny because it's really not.
I think Nick thinks that's the only thing. The only one
I
who
think
thinks
it's
it's
so
funny.
fun. We just got carried away with what makes it 8. Anywho.
Now,
Content.
let's bring it over to some celebrity news. Snoop Dogg, yes, friends with Martha Stewart.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many Snoop Dogs do you know?
So Snoop Dogg, I don't know if you guys knew this. He streams on Twitch.
Nice. Just like T-Pain.
Have you guys ever watched him stream on
No.
Twitch?
I have
No,
not
but
watched any of his streams.
I want to now.
He has had a very rough track record with streaming on Twitch. He has had a couple mishaps in the past, including once in which he forgot to end his stream, so his camera stayed on for 8 hours. And at the end, there's like a clip that I saw on TikTok where he like walks into the room. He's like, "I hope I'm not still streaming." But at least he has like a special streaming room, and it's not just him like in his house, just, like
kitchen.
pointed to his living room. He's
Well-
just in there.
Well, I was gonna say that I don't know. I think I may be the only one who watches it, but he does have a YouTube channel, which is like a news kind of like a newsroom where he brings a guest and he has people he has that in his like special studio. So I figured they'd be in the same building as this, but
It might be.
his YouTube channel is definitely funny. I would highly recommend it.
Okay. He also has rage quit a game after only
Nice.
streaming it for 14 minutes.
Oof.
Haven't we all?
It
We've
was-
all been
I feel
there.
that though, yeah.
It was Madden
Fortnite,
NFL
guys.
21, if you guys are familiar with that
Oh
game.
my god!
How
I
do
hate
you
it.
rage quit on a sports game?
Well,
Silas, as someone who lives with three other roommates, and our main living room has a Madden or a console dedicated to Madden games only, I can tell you there have been plenty moments where one of us will rage quit because of something utterly ridiculous. So,
Snoop Dogg is
I have
valid.
to, but I've rage quit over like Mario Kart because I'm just like
well, that's
didn't get
See,
made,
that-
that's
Rainbow
designed
Road.
to make
Yeah.
you rage.
But just 2 days ago, on July 14th, Snoop Dogg was at it again streaming on Twitch. He streamed for 1 hour and 6 minutes and was on mute the whole entire time.
Oh my.
Yes.
However, no one in his chat was able to tell him because he had set the chat to emote only.
Oh no.
So he streamed for 1 hour and 6 minutes on mute.
That's lovely.
And he never addressed it. People were like, oh, maybe he'll take to like Twitter, Instagram, and be like, oh, sorry about that. No,
I
never.
wonder if he
Just-
knows.
Yeah, people are like, well, fingers crossed it's fixed next time.
Yeah.
But
See, what I hope happens, and I feel like this is going to, but so people help him with his like YouTube channel. So like he has a productions behind the scenes. I hope this eventually. I think these events will eventually turn around to his Twitch channel to help him set it up properly before he goes in and plays the game.
You know what I want to
God
see?
help.
I want to see the next stream. It's just incredibly boosted, and it's
Bass
so
boosted.
crispy audio.
yeah, I want 1 pixel camera, like Android quality.
Crispy
Like
video.
that would be so, especially as a celebrity with that much money, that would be so funny.
It's got like a $5 video
Because
cam.
people would still watch it.
Just deep fried Twitch stream.
Yeah, deep fried audio and video.
No, I'm shocked that that's what's happened with his streams. I'm shocked it hadn't been like him, like he has been banned because of like like him just smoking weed on live or.
Apparently
Or-
he
or
does
like-
on Twitch.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I mean, he does it on his YouTube channel as well, but.
Well-
I thought he'd be banned for banned. It was
Yeah.
like Snoop Dogg banned from Twitch.
I guess he doesn't have to worry about monetization on YouTube for AdSense.
He's like,
because-
guys, I'm gonna get demonetized, guys. Stop.
Okay, he partnered with Martha Stewart. I mean, I know they're friends, but didn't they do like pistachios or something?
They've done a lot of
Right.
commercials
Maybe.
Yeah,
together.
the
Yeah.
dip, the guacamole. Didn't they do that?
I don't know.
They've-
Oh, was it? I know they did the Bic lighters because
Yeah,
there was
and
a whole-
others.
and others.
You can light candles and others.
Isn't it funny that like Martha Stewart's been to prison?
That's so funny.
Oh,
Yeah, so funny. Knee slapper. What about your entertainment news, Ryan?
Well, I was reading into it to make sure I have all my facts ready.
All
And
right.
I'm looking into a little bit of what this is. But apparently Johnson & Johnson is doing a recall of their sunscreen. Let me pull up their affected sunscreens. But apparently it contains a chemical called benzene, which is very flammable.
Oh.
Nice.
So I feel like that
Oh.
is just two things that should not go together.
What
is-
it's like this? What if it was like potency, so the sun just like set you
Just
on fire?
set
Are you
ablaze.
sprayed outside in the sunlight and it just is like flames?
Time to put my thing on.
Johnson
What
and
is it?
Johnson.
Sunscreen.
I can just no,
Put my thing on.
What I'm imagining is like someone like Snoop Dogg, or some
Using
of his friends.
sunscreen?
They walk outside to the beach or
Celebrities
something,
using
and he
sunscreen.
puts sunscreen on. And he's got a lit blunt in front of him, just whoosh.
You put sunscreen
Flames.
on it.
Wasn't it Elon Musk who sold the flamethrower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why do you
Yes.
need that when you have Johnson & Johnson?
Exactly. It says benzene is a chemical that is colorless or light yellow liquid at room temperature. It has a sweet odor and is highly flammable. Benzene evaporates into the air very quickly. It is a vapor that is heavier than air.
You apply it on
Start
your skin
floating.
and you just evaporate.
But the sunscreens that are affected by this are Neutrogena Beach Defense. Also, their Cool Dry Sport, their Invisible Daily Defense, Ultra Sheer, and Aveeno Protect and Refresh. Apparently, I'm getting a robocall.
There's a robot calling you.
Robot.
Like, stop talking about Johnson & Johnson.
Transformer. The
And
robot
Find
threatens you.
and we will kill you.
They highly recommend that you just throw away the products and contact them. They'll give you
Oh,
a
your
refund.
money. Okay,
Yeah.
good. I thought they're just like, guys, just throw it away.
Yeah.
Don't even.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Too bad you paid for it.
That's a shame though, because they're already on the chopping block for like their vaccine
The
and everything
vaccine, yeah.
else.
I was
It's
gonna
just
say
like,
that.
Blood
dude.
clots and
Ugh,
all that.
shake my head. Johnson & Johnson's just dipping their toe in too many categories, and they need to
Johnson & Johnson,
A
you
family
gotta
company.
hold back a little
pick,
bit.
pick one.
One Johnson or the other, not both.
Yes.
Johnson & Johnson, a family
Yeah.
company.
Next up, we have Iggy Azalea is taking a break from music.
I thought she has been on a
yeah,
break.
it's like I genuinely don't know. The last song I know she released was the fancy one.
Black Widow. Wasn't that her?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
No, sing it for me.
Okay. I forgot all the words.
I don't know.
It's
a great
it's
song.
Iggy Azalea. Azalea?
Yeah, Azalea.
Yeah. And
Like Azalea Banks.
Izzy.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
And who?
That's all. Just Iggy Azalea.
No, Charlie XCX. I thought.
Oh.
Or is it fancy?
I'm looking it up
The
right
Black
now.
Widow
Give me a
song.
Give me a second.
I can only think of Dark Horse by Katy Perry, so that's why I'm like brain jammed.
Kanye West.
It's
Wasn't
Is he on that
I
song?
thought he was.
no, it's Iggy Azalea and Rita Ora is the feature artist.
Oh.
Embarrassing.
Released in 2014.
Honestly, I'm
Fake
impressed
fan.
though that you know who like Charlie XCX is.
Yeah, I know some things.
Yeah, a little bit. A little
I know
dabble.
Charles XCX.
Charles.
Charles Xavier.
Who is that?
But apparently on Thursday, July 15th, she took to Twitter and announced her departure from music.
Like
even-
departure, or is it a break?
It says departure via Twitter.
So she like
She's
leaving,
departing.
like she's done with the music.
Let's
Biz?
take to the tweet and see
Okay.
what she
Okay.
says.
I'm sorry, teacher. I'll wait until you finish the sentence.
No, I was there's a link, so I'm pulling up. She just says, quote, "End of an era. It is so special to me because after I drop my next album next month, I'm going to take a few years to focus on
Whoa.
other creative
Oh.
projects and things. I'm feeling
Years.
passionate
That's
and
not fun.
inspired."
So
That's such a tease.
So she's basically doing what
Yeah.
other artists do.
I know.
They take a break and they go to movies or TV
She's
shows
making a movie.
or
She's trying to
something
make
else.
it seem special. Like,
Directing.
guys, need to work on myself.
Yeah, when I come back though.
But yeah, because like Rihanna did that. I guess there's a lot of people. Frank Ocean, you
Nobody
know,
I don't know who that
others.
is.
Lord.
Jimmy Buffett.
Lord did
Or
come
just made
back.
her come back.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
On a beach video.
Yeah. Do you like that song?
I don't even know what the song was. I'm so fancy.
You've heard it on TikTok. The Lord one. He goes, "Can you reach me?" No.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't. That's Lord.
Yeah, I forgot.
The Lord.
Yeah.
Well,
E. Lord E.
Lordy.
we're going to go to a somber note now.
Okay.
In local news. A Lubbock County Sheriff's SWAT commander was killed during a standoff with a suspect in Levelland.
Oh, I'd heard about those.
Yeah. There was apparently shots fired between the two, and the officer was struck, and he died later, which I find
When was this?
very sad.
Do you know what the standoff was for?
I think there was a few articles on the guy that was doing it. Let me see if we can pull up the other one. I think he was probably a felon for various reasons.
There's a couple of reasons you could be a felon.
Yeah, it was at his home where they
Oh.
tried to arrest him. So if this will load quicker, I can get it up for you.
That's a shame.
But isn't that whack, though?
Yeah. Especially, I mean, I'm not a cop, so I can't say for sure. But
Oh,
I feel like most of your day-to-day duties are pretty, standard. But then, something like this happens, and it's very, I feel like, scary and unexpected.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the standoff ended at 11:30 p.m., ending a 10-hour-plus ordeal that shut down a
Wow.
good portion of Levelland. When the arrest was made, robots from Lubbock Police and the Lubbock County Sheriff's Office were used to breach the mobile home. They used gas to get him out of the house. Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Like tear gas?
Yeah,
Mhm.
tear gas.
That's sad. Well, condolences to his family
Mm-hmm.
for dying in the line of duty. But that is it for my wonderful.
I'm glad you ended it on that
things.
one.
Yeah, now we're all like, oh.
We're all
Oh.
sad
We're all
now. We're all
depressed.
We're gonna
sad
flip
now.
kind of a dramatic
Snoop
switch.
Dogg.
Yes.
So this whole next segment / category is, I didn't know what to call it, so I called it meme questions because they all originated from this set of memes.
Yeah.
Facebook memes?
I guess so. I don't actually know.
Those are the only ones I know.
So I know we three got in a debate the other day from a meme I saw online about whether the Kool-Aid Man was the jar or the liquid.
Right.
So this is where this all originated from. So it's kind of spiraled into a list of silly questions. After some definitive research, the Kool-Aid Man is the pitcher, the jar. The liquid is just
it's finalized. We know that.
Yeah, I read an article that said he is the jar. He wakes up every day. He puts water in himself and then the Kool-Aid powder.
Does he feel
So,
it?
I feel like you would have to.
Or is he just numb
Should
after all these
should we
years?
interview the Kool-Aid Man?
It's been like 30 years at least that he's been around.
So is he just like him as a person sponsored by Kool-Aid?
As a person?
Like, what if he
Maybe,
just put
yeah.
water in or
like
just,
he's just a
lemonade?
spokesperson, like a Wheaties kind
Yeah.
of thing situation.
He's just a guy.
Well, it also was like, why wouldn't you mix the water and Kool-Aid in a different vase first
Yeah,
and
that-
then put it in yourself? Like, I feel like it's hard to mix your own. Oh, you're right.
He just shakes
I bet you
himself.
because he breaks through walls.
He-
It's
yeah,
like, it's
that's
like
how he
a-
shakes. So he's actually just
Wow.
water and powder before he breaks through the walls.
It's
But
just
the walls
the powder's just sitting on top.
So
slowly like falling.
in the Kool-Aid Man universe,
Yes.
Yeah.
are
Which is the Marvel universe, but yes.
yeah the Marvel Cinematic Universe
He's one of the new Avengers.
He fights Thanos.
Kool-Aid
And
Man.
wins.
drowns
Wait,
him in Kool-Aid.
Did he disappear in the snap?
Just the Kool-Aid did.
Imagine like
Kool-Aid.
you're watching like all these like Peter Parker disappears and then it
There's
just
a
cuts to the
Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid Man. Just like his droplets are like.
No, as he's disappearing, you just hear him go, "Oh no!"
Oh yeah.
That's when he comes back. He goes, "Oh yeah."
Phases in.
So
Yes.
are the people in the Kool-Aid universe also glassware? They
No,
just-
because like in the commercials, there's kids.
So there's human children.
Yeah, so
in
human
this
children at
universe.
least exist. But
Maybe-
I don't know
but are
about
there-
other. And that is strong glass to break through walls. That's
Yeah.
some like
Some like bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
plexiglass. Yeah,
Like
something
10
crazy.
layers thick.
But okay,
Yeah,
what,
he is.
if you were the Kool-Aid Man, what flavor would be your go-to flavor?
I don't know all the flavors.
I don't either. If there's a blue one,
I was
I'd
gonna
pick a blue
say,
raspberry.
yeah, just because it looks cooler.
Yeah, it
I'd
would
want to be
like,
blue.
cool. But I mean, I know like cherry's the classic. Is
Fruit punch,
was
I
cherry
think.
the like original or fruit punch the original Kool-Aid flavor?
It's certainly the most popular, I would believe.
Fruit punch or cherry?
It's
Red.
Red flavor.
red flavoring.
Yeah.
The original Kool-Aid drink mix came in 6 flavors: grape,
Whoa.
orange, cherry, root beer, lemon lime, and raspberry.
Nothing like root beer.
I
fruit,
commend
whatever.
them for the raspberry. That was it. Blue raspberry, or just raspberry.
What's raspberry?
Was it the packaging pink?
I feel sick.
looks
after
like
hearing
it.
you over here.
Yeah, I honestly though, I am a huge fan of grape flavoring, but I hate grape Kool-Aid. It tastes nasty.
What if you mix every single color together and then you just this gross brown?
Oh yeah, root beer in
beer.
there.
Ew.
Yeah.
That'd
So,
be my color.
Anyways, the Kool-Aid debate is what kind of got me thinking about this because I also asked you guys if a dog were to wear pants, would it wear it over its hind legs? Would it wear 2 sets, like front legs and back legs, or would it wear one set that covered all 4
Super wide
legs?
waist.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this meme
Yes.
before.
So what way would a dog wear pants?
I think that they would wear him like we do, just on the back.
Back legs.
Because like if they were to stand up like they do, you know, it's
So-
like they have like a chest and like
They
a
do.
neck. So like
yeah. When
we
they
wouldn't,
stand.
but we wouldn't
These are
wear our
human
pants up our torso
Right.
and on
There
our
are
arms.
pants like okay, not
So-
on our arms.
So my theory is, I think because their dogs don't have arms, all 4 of its appendages are legs. So legs
Yeah.
are covered by pants. So whether it's a super big waist that covers the bottom half of the dog, or
Or
if
like
it's just
2 pairs
yeah,
of
2 pairs of pants. Either way, both legs need to be
2
covered.
pairs of pants would be silly, let's be honest.
Yeah, that would be
Pretty
too
silly.
silly.
We have to take back to the point of pants, which is to, you know, cover
Pantalones?
to cover
Is
cover
that the point of
things.
pants? I thought point of pants is like safety.
Fashion.
Oh, but
Yeah.
pants only go on the legs, though.
Yeah,
I
but
know what you mean. It's to
yeah.
cover things, and so,
So,
yeah,
like-
that's a given that the back legs would be covered.
Yeah, so why would you want to
It's a given.
continue it
But
up?
because those aren't arms, those are just legs. Then they're just
Yeah.
unpantsed legs.
What do you mean?
Because like structurally, are their front legs different than
They're
their
just
back
built
legs?
like that, okay? That's
Yeah,
their
I
structure.
I feel like I have a solution to this entire question, and it's
Okay.
just make them wear a kilt.
Oh.
Scottish
True.
skirt.
what about a cape? Just like with a hairdresser
Like-
cape?
like
where it's
Batman's-
around
That
the
would
neck?
just cover the
Sidekick?
That would just
Yeah.
cover their back. It wouldn't cover their
Like,
legs. So
okay, a
That's
onesie.
sneaky.
A onesie would solve all of our problems.
Yeah.
onesie
Yeah,
solves
Joe.
all problems.
Yeah.
Let's be real. But I would go with a Scottish kilt.
Okay, Silas, do you have any input on the dog debate or the Kool-Aid Man debate?
I'm gonna have to agree with Ryan. Like they would just go on
Yeah.
the back legs.
The back legs, yeah.
Okay,
I found
yes.
a picture to prove why they would wear on the black.
Are you
with the
gonna
back.
show me all four?
Because why would
Oh,
we
no.
wear
Because
pants?
those
on
are
the
those
back?
are arms.
Yes.
Dogs don't use
I
the
see
little
what you're
paws.
saying.
I wish I wasn't in this booth.
So like
'cause I
they
wanna see the
wouldn't
picture.
wear.
The picture is a human on all fours wearing pants over their arms and legs.
It looks like a diagram of a dog drinking water.
But yes, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. But then would you put a shirt on him?
Yeah. If you're gonna do pants, you got to do a shirt.
Perry,
Yeah.
Perry, you said would you put a shirt on him? That's
So-
where the cape would be
Okay, yeah,
involved.
there you
Are
go.
you gonna ask Ryan where the shirt would go?
No, we need to further this because then would female dogs have bras that are
Yes.
like
No,
like 8.
oh no, but would their bras be like on their tummies?
It would.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
yeah.
would. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's easy.
Obviously.
like little?
Oh, my bad. Okay, so here's the next one. And this one, to me, is blatantly obvious. Okay. Would a giraffe wear the necktie at the base of their neck or, like, right under their chin at the top of their neck?
I saw this one with like the long neck dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I saw this. Man.
I think the answer to this one's so obvious.
Yeah. Let's hit it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Base of the neck.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Why the base?
Because
That's
when you're
how we
wearing,
wear
like, a
it.
tie, like, it sits at the, the bottom of your neck.
Well,
yeah, no, like you wear it a little lower.
Well, I think it depends on who.
On the giraffe.
Well, no, not
It's
on the
what they want,
giraffe.
guys.
On who they're interacting with. If they're acting with someone of their own
It's
kind,
a business
they wear it
casual.
at the top of the. They wear
It's
it
an
like
interview.
at the top.
Yeah.
If
Right.
if they're speaking with like an elephant or a lion, then they wear it at the bottom.
It's all just to look presentable to whoever they're
Exactly.
talking to.
Look, it's business casual, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So where would it go?
The base of the neck, right here.
If a
Like
giraffe in a
if
suit.
we
You're
were
showing-
giraffe. I mean, because I feel like if it sits in the see if the rest of the giraffe is wearing clothes, it makes most sense that like the tie would sit with the rest of the clothes
Yeah,
instead of
the-
just sitting like in the mid
The
neck.
tie goes at the top of the torso.
Yes.
I think that's what it does.
to connect the whole outfit together.
Exactly. It goes on the collar. Your
Yes.
collar is not apart from
Oh,
your
but wait. What if the suit goes up the neck?
long suit.
Oh, okay. If the suit goes up the neck, then it goes
Yeah.
to the top of the suit.
So top of the suit is the main
Answer.
answer. Top of
Yes.
the collar. Is
Okay.
that okay?
I think.
Si-
Wow.
Silas, you want to weigh in on this or?
Oh yeah, no, I agree. It's
Okay, yeah, yeah.
definitely-
Anything else you say is wrong, but go ahead.
I mean, you can say something wrong. That's fine. Freedom of speech or whatever.
It's your
Let's-
opinion.
Let's go get a giraffe, put it in a suit, and then find out what it likes.
Yeah, we'll call the Dallas Zoo. I see what
Yes.
they have to say. Okay, so this one's a little silly if you ask me, because I
I'm
can't
glad.
quite.
It's been too serious here.
I can't quite fathom this concept, but spiders have 8 eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were to wear a monocle, would they wear one single monocle over one eye,
Mm-hmm.
or would they follow the like halvesies rule and wear 4 separate monocles over 4 different eyes?
I feel like it would be one monocle.
I do too.
So we're talking about one monocle that covers all eyes, or
No, one monocle for one eye.
one.
Or we could just do one giant one for 4 eyes.
That's okay. I'm not gonna lie. That's where I thought this was. It was
Okay.
like 4 small or because they have 8 eyes, 4 monocles for half their eyes, or one big one that covers their entire eyes. So
Or
that was
one small one for one eye. I feel like it's one small one, one eye.
Because isn't the whole point of a monocle to like so that you can see far away, but you can
Well,
also
it's
see
just-
up close?
Actually,
I think it
For
depends on the
reading?
eye.
yeah.
Like if one eye's fine.
I
another
thought
eye's
they
fine.
were
Yeah, I thought
just
it was
like
to
for
read.
quick read, like
Yeah.
if they were nearsighted or farsighted. Sorry, farsighted.
Yeah.
Depends on how many eyes are messed up in this spider.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
spider
that's true.
has just one bum eye.
So would he just wear one big one if they're all messed up?
on his
Yeah, okay,
forehead.
so would he wear one pair of glasses where each lens covered 4 eyes, or would he wear like 4 pairs of glasses?
One
Or
pair, but
what
it's
pair?
specially
What about
made.
one pair of glasses?
So this is
that
where
have
there's a separate 8.
lenses?
Okay.
He has to pay a little extra because it's
Yeah.
custom ordered.
I think
Yeah.
Silas got.
Do you think?
has
Can
it.
you imagine like insects having bad sight? Like that would
They
suck.
probably do.
They probably do. Yeah.
I feel so bad
Like,
for
they
them.
wouldn't know. Like, but the,
Poor little guys.
Okay, I have glasses, and I didn't know I had bad sight because I just thought that that's how everyone saw.
Yeah, imagine if you were an
And
insect.
So yeah,
That
the
just would've
insects
been
would never
worse.
know, but I bet they get made fun of anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the little pathetic brains.
Pathetic. That's a tough word. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, would they wear goggles because they're like on the move?
They are on the move a lot.
Yeah, they're fast.
Sprinting.
They're fast.
On
little
2
buggers.
legs.
I saw a video on TikTok the other day.
Okay.
Where they gave different spiders. I don't know if it's
Oh,
satire, but
it's,
they gave.
it's fake.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, I know.
That would have been really funny.
Yeah.
How do you know
'Cause
it's fake?
it-
And first of all, what's the video?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they gave spiders different drugs. I think. and then saw how they would do their webs.
Oh.
And I mean, the voiceover was in a
really
funny.
good.
It was comedic.
How do you know it's fake?
So I'm just gonna assume that it's fake because if you watch the full video at the end, he said, and then the spider that we gave, I forgot, not alcohol, but cocaine or something to, he said showed up to his neighbor's house and he had a little gun in his hand and then he's like and robbed his neighbor at gunpoint or something. And
Okay,
it was
so-
ended in like a joke.
I think the experiment was actually.
I'm sure it
real, but
happened, but I
the
just don't know if that
commentary
whole
was
video.
I just don't know about the last part happening.
It was a little gun they taped to the little spider leg.
Yeah, we all know that like
Oh my goodness.
the spiders don't have open carry, so
It's real.
Yeah, we know spider laws.
the experiment was real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, and it shows the webs of the different drugs.
Wasn't the cocaine one just like super sporadic and like all over the place?
I don't think they did cocaine for this
What did
one.
they, what drugs did they do? Crazy.
So there's normal,
Normal.
marijuana,
Normal drugs.
Normal drugs, you know.
the normal
Normal
drug,
The ones we all done.
benzodrine. Do you know what that is? Caffeine and chlorohydrate.
Yeah, I don't know what I know. The only
I know
one I know is
caffeine.
caffeine. Caffeine. But I watched the Joe Rogan. My dad loves Joe Rogan, so he was watching him the other day when I was home, and they interviewed some doctor who talked about how crazy caffeine was. Anyways, thought I'd interject with
Why
that.
is it so crazy? What makes
Because
it crazy?
we build a dependency on it, and like, but it's almost like normalized, even though it can have some pretty crazy
Like
effects.
sugar?
Yeah, yeah. Sugar. That's good. That's a good one.
I just found something bizarre.
Yeah.
Share.
So underneath the spider experiment with different drugs, it has different animals that they've also done different things on. So I looked up fish, and apparently they use
Give a fish caffeine.
they use
drugs.
zebrafish, and they give them like ethanol and like alcohol.
If you
and
give a mouse a cookie, but on steroids.
If you give a fish ethanol.
if you give it if you give a mouse cocaine.
But like, what? Like, do they have to do like the classic where they have to come up with like a hypothesis of like what's gonna happen,
Well,
or like is it literally just like, guys, let's just
a,
do
a
this?
fish high on
Yeah.
drugs swimming around.
It says in a study they've used it to test the effects of THC on memory in zebrafish.
But why?
I thought don't fish have like a 2-second memory anyway.
No, that's goldfish.
Oh,
They have also used zebrafish to find out the medical benefits of certain psychoactive drugs.
why would you test on fish?
Well, they couldn't test it on the rats.
I mean,
You're
I
like,
feel
I
like
would
testing on the
volunteer.
rats would be better than fish.
They also
Yes.
they
it
also
out.
used a study looking into the antidepressant properties of using ketamine.
On fish.
I mean, horses do.
I do
We've
know
lost-
that they've tested antidepressants on lobsters.
Why?
I
They
don't.
get a little
How-
depressed
Do
sometimes.
they like deem that these animals are close to human chemistry in some way, or do they just like lobster sounds good?
Well, actually,
fish.
the lobster neurosystem is very similar to humans, and
Oh.
so you can actually use antidepressants on lobsters and it works.
Wow.
Do they need them?
I don't know.
So what
Do
about
they
like
lack serotonin?
what about like lipstick? Can we test lipstick on lobsters and
No, you're
They go
you're calling
find
out
out.
L'Oreal.
Put
right
them on
now.
their claws and like
Yeah.
no on their mouth, on their lips?
reading into this more. To make sense of why they're using ketamine. So they
To make it make sense.
they
I'm
used
justifying, guys.
2 milligrams in one study, and they displayed more aggressive behavior. However, when the zebrafish were exposed to 20 to 40 milligrams, their excessive behavior subsided. Now, what's bizarre to me is humans take up to 10 to 100 and more. A zebrafish, being as tiny as it
Exactly.
is,
Takes the
on
same.
40 milligrams.
Well, they gave them 2 milligrams, and they're like, "Wow, they're aggressive. Give them 40."
Also, maybe this is like diffused in the water, so it's like that's how
One
much they
fish
use for the
drink
tank.
it all.
Yeah, like
just
they
all in the
instead
tank.
of oxygen, straight ketamine.
Moreover, the higher dose of ketamine increased locomotion and circulating behavior. I
Is it?
wonder
But the
why.
more drugs you pump into any living thing, it's just gonna start to not do anything, right?
So you know what these tests remind me of? I don't know why it does this, but it's the Family Guy cutaway of where Chris gets a hamster and it was like injected with steroids or
Yeah.
something.
Oh.
And so he's
My.
running on the wheel and all
Beef.
4 of his legs are like jacked.
Did he
Yeah.
take his pre-workout?
Ketamine?
And so they're just looking at it
Yeah,
like
no, I don't want to touch it.
No, that they're like it hasn't stopped running on the
Oh,
wheel.
You alright,
forever."
Ryan?
It's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. Should I get it out? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
So Tusco of the Oklahoma City Zoo in August 3rd of 1962, researchers injected him with 297 milligrams of LSD.
Who is he?
What is it?
An elephant,
Person?
sorry.
Okay.
An elephant.
Some guy named Tusco.
That seems cruel. An elephant.
It was 1962 though.
Okay, you're right. Oh, valid.
It's okay.
That year, everything was crazy.
So 297 milligrams of LSD, which is nearly 3 times
The legal limit.
a human recreational dose. Within 5 minutes, Zuko collapsed to the ground, and within 1 hour and
name
40
changed?
minutes, he died.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Why?
Pumped him with 3 times the amount of LSD that a
Yeah,
human
and they're
can
just
take.
like this will
This
go
should work.
Yeah.
Why is NASA pumping dolphins full of LSD in the 1960s?
Well, it's cruel to me that they're picking like intelligent animals to do that too.
Dolphins,
Because-
So
elephants,
that's probably the entire
fish.
point.
But it was NASA.
Wait,
Yeah.
why is
It
this
has to
NASA messing with dolphins?
No, like a mid like pre-space race. They're like, guys.
Shoot 'em in
We'll be the
space.
first one to get a dolphin high on drugs.
Okay, well, to circle back around.
Yes, we can get out of this.
The very last question also has to do with an aquatic animal. This one kind of goes like there's a two-parter. Are octopus tentacles arms or legs? For example, would they wear pants or would they wear gloves?
I want to see him with little gloves.
But there's no fingers.
Yeah, they're just like socks.
Yeah, why is it gloves? It should be socks.
So would they wear pants or socks? It's the same thing.
You can't do both, one or the other.
So I guess that answers the question. It has to be pants then. They have to be legs.
Are they legs?
I feel
Yes.
like- well, oh, their suckers are like the fingers though.
Suckers?
Suckers. Smuckers.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think it's legs because it's not.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
And that's what everyone always says. They have 8 legs. You don't say an octopus has 8 arms.
I think you could.
I think I've heard 8 arms
Yeah,
Oh,
more
okay,
than I
never
have. I think I've heard arms more than legs when it comes to octopus.
I don't know if I'm taking the fun out of this, actually looking up the answers of do octopuses have legs or arms.
Yes.
Would you
Neither.
care to hear? Would you
Okay,
like to keep
no.
the...
Well, we have to clamp down the debate.
Okay.
Who's team arms?
Me?
Me?
Okay, I'm team legs.
Yeah, I like legs.
Wait, no. What did I say?
You know the answer.
No, yeah, but I still like legs before
Okay,
reading
you like
most
legs?
of it.
What did I say? Did I
Wait,
say legs?
You just said
I
arms.
think-
Yeah, but before that.
No, he said
Yeah,
said
before that
legs.
you
and
said
I think I was the
legs.
only one
Okay, the
on
leg.
team arms.
Okay,
Yeah,
the legs.
Silas?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm very confused about the whole
Silas is an
arms and
IDK.
legs debate.
Okay.
So we went from drugs and LSD from the 1960s to talking about whether an octopus has arms
Of
or
course.
legs.
What else would we
I
have
mean,
done?
classic escalation.
Yeah.
Maybe
Escalera?
maybe
Welcome to Pod Dammit, not
yeah,
another
it was
podcast.
Spanish lesson.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
Ryan,
right.
what's
So,
the-
according to a study...
Octopus reveal, guys.
They have... So, out of their 8, 6 have the function of arms, and then the back 2 have function of legs.
Well,
So
isn't one the
both.
function of like
Fighting.
reproductive?
Yes. I think so. The longer one I
I
thought
don't know.
was because that's what they said in Nemo when they were like the little girl. She's like, yeah, one tentacle is longer than the rest, and then it was supposed to be funny, but it's not
It's
because
disturbing.
yeah.
Because she's
She's a girl.
She's a child octopus.
You guys made me eat.
Yeah. What are you finding?
He's deep in thought reading.
I'm
He's
finding so much
mesmerized.
about legs and arms of octopuses.
So overall consensus is it's half and half.
Halvesies.
Basically. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the ratio 6-2 if we're going to talk about 8 like we did earlier in the episode.
I don't know ratios.
No one does.
Oh, 6'2"
6-2,
equals 8.
1-3, however you want to. Okay. You guys want to have some more debates?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
not?
What's up?
Oh, I just saw a quick sentence of disturbingly in rare situations they've been known to consume their own arms.
Consume
Yeah.
their arm.
Yeah,
I mean-
why.
Yeah, for survival purposes, I could see that.
The little beaks.
Imagine you consume your own arm and then like a
Grow a
fish
new
comes
one.
along and you're like,
You grow a new
dude,
one."
are you kidding?
The fish that's all on LSD. Like, really?
Oh, okay. So if I don't know if octopus eat fish. That's a guess.
They do.
Okay, so if the octopus ate the LSD laced fish, would it then feel the effects?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably, but
Okay.
I feel like at a lesser degree.
Yeah.
'cause it's
Okay.
Because he's an octopus.
circling.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it depends on how much that fish absorbed it.
Yeah,
But then again,
how
I
much
don't
is
know how that
left.
transfers. I don't know.
Okay.
Not science.
The next thing we're going to kind of do is more debates, but this one is kind of similar to what we do on GMTT, where it's like you pick a favorite and then you have to argue why it's the best. This one, I don't know if you guys will find interesting. I find it interesting, though. But what is the best household chore to do, and what is the worst household chore to do?
So who wants to go first?
I will start with the worst category. I think washing the dishes is
That's
the
what I was
worst.
gonna say.
household
I
chore.
was gonna say the exact opposite. The best is the dishes.
What?
Yeah, the best. I like doing the dishes.
Y'all are sick.
Why? But it's like
You're
with no
sicko
dishwasher.
mode.
So,
this is-
so I'm the deciding vote when it comes to this. Then.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with worse.
Okay, I say it's the worst just because it's hot, because the hot water makes you all sweaty sometimes, you know. Yes.
From the steam and
yeah,
all that,
from the
yeah.
steam, and then like, you know, actually doing labor. And then
Who wants to do that?
And then it's just frustrating because it's like, I don't want to wash this knife. Like, I wish I could just put it in the dishwasher, but it's gonna like melt if I put it in the dishwasher or
Rust.
something.
You
You know,
just have
something.
like a solar
Yeah,
dishwasher.
something crazy. And then yeah, the sun is my dishwasher actually. But I just hate it. And also wet food is just kind of gross.
No. My big thing is when it gets crusty and people
Yeah,
don't
and you have
rinse
to
their
scrub it
food.
off.
Yeah, and then you have to hand wash it and
And
it's
then-
like all just crusty
And I
bits.
start thinking about how many germs, like you can always use a clean rag or like a clean sponge, but you know, if you reuse the same sponge or reuse the same brush or whatever, I'm just like, how many germs are in that? And then you're
At least
the
like
things-
2.
At least 2, and you're washing the things that you eat off with it. Okay,
Yeah.
why is it the best?
I find it satisfying in a way.
Okay.
I don't use the dishwasher that much at our apartment because it's just annoying and I only have like 2 plates. So
I love the dishwasher sounds.
it's
Yeah,
I-
it's relaxing.
this is
A-
off
ASMR
topic real quick.
dishwasher sounds.
Yes.
Look up. It's a video on someone put a GoPro inside of a dishwasher.
yeah.
and
Oh,
watch
those are
it.
crazy,
It's
yeah.
so fun. I was like, what actually happens in a dishwasher? And I watched it, but
There's a little man that comes in and just scrubs all of them clean.
And then that's why sometimes they come out dirty because he's sick of your.
Sicko.
he's sick.
He's sicko mode. Okay.
But yeah, no, I find it kind of satisfying. I actually enjoy the hot water. Not like enough to where it burns me, but like it's
just
just
stick your little hands
against my
in.
yeah, it's
flesh.
Do you use
comfy.
gloves?
No.
Okay.
I have a little brush. I found this cool brush that has like the soap inside it. You click a button, it goes me.
Okay.
But yes, I find it fun. It's satisfying. There's this cool little Dove soap spray that's also really fun.
I do like that.
It smells nice. The soap, it's so good, and then it's just clean. Like, yeah, it's a hassle sometimes, but I like it.
All right, Silas, why is it the best?
I mean, I agree with everything that Ryan said. It's almost like therapeutic. You're
Yeah.
just like chilling, jamming out to some music, and you're just making something clean. I don't know. I like it.
Okay.
And then so I agreed with Nick and Perry. So, but for me, it's not so much like what y'all said about the wet or the hot water, because I can get through, or I'm used to that. The wet food or the crust. I think for me, it's just the sheer, like, depending on who you live with, it's just the sheer amount of dishes
Yeah.
that you have. So like, for me, I live with 3 other roommates, so there's 4 of us total. And then back home, I live in a family of 5. So just the amount of dishes we have, it's just like, I don't want to do this, but
Yeah.
I have to. So it's not so much like the water and stuff like that. It's just the sheer amount.
And then the more that you neglect it, the more dishes pile up,
Yeah.
and the less you want to do them.
That's also.
It also happens at like the worst times. Like I'm about to go, I'm like, oh man, I have to go, and then I look and there's just like dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then you have to sit and think about it all day and know that it's
Yeah.
getting worse and worse.
I
Yeah.
think people need to get over, too, if you're hand washing dishes.
Just get over it, guys.
No, of just it being like dry or wet food. I'm like, you just ate that. Like, it hasn't, like, yeah, it could be solid or like
it's like
a
soggy
little
bread.
soggy, but like,
I disagree. I think it's gross.
it's just, you just ate it and it's just in a different
Yeah,
form
But then you
now.
just
It
shove your
looked
little
like food.
fingers on it. I don't know.
That's how I
don't know.
anytime I rinse my food off, my my dishes, I always just get in with my fingers because it's
Yeah,
so much
it's
easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just get a fork and just like,
And you get I get
Yeah.
a knife and a fork and
Now,
scrape it
eat
on
it.
my dishes.
my absolute favorite household chore, and I would do it every single day, except I'm not a crazy person. I love to vacuum. I love to vacuum. What's the best household chore?
that's like middle ground for me. I'm indifferent.
Yeah.
I hate vacuuming carpet specifically.
I love it.
'Cause
And you
What
hear
else
little.
would you vacuum?
But like, no, saying like,
You
it's
can
like,
vacuum the hardwood
oh
floor.
no, sorry, I need to like specify. There's certain carpet that is harder to vacuum than others
Yeah,
because like
that's-
you had to put more force
Yeah.
into like just.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
love it when you hear the little crumbs
Yeah,
come up.
that's
Oh, and
fun.
then I have really bad allergies, and so when I look in the thing and see how much dust is in there, I'm like, oh wow. Yeah, then I snort it all.
I love sweeping.
Okay.
Sweeping is really nice.
Do you
And
do like
sleeping.
Swiffer sweeping or just sweeping?
Just sweeping.
The
It's a
broom,
classic
broom.
The classic.
Do you sweep your like porch or its stairs?
No.
Okay.
Strictly indoor sweeping.
Okay.
I just think
Other-
that's so nice.
Okay.
I mean, mopping too, but that's a lot of work, and then I
It
don't
is.
know, but I mean, I do it. but
Mopping
it's-
frustrates me because I can just like never get it perfect.
Do you do the Swiffer? The
Do I do? No, I do use a Swiffer, but not the Swiffer wet jet, just a regular classic pad and Swiffer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry.
Silas, what about you?
I feel like my least favorite is sweeping.
Least favorite.
Yes, it's like I'm on my feet.
Oh yeah.
And
That's how I
my-
feel about dishes. You have to stand.
Every chore, I
true,
think, is
but-
on your
That's-
feet,
yeah,
pretty
that's-
much.
Standing is different than having to like walk around and sweep and everything. And also, my dog has like a skin condition, so it sheds way more than normal, and so it's just like the amount of hair and just the amount of time I have to sweep.
Yeah, I
like,
get that.
is ridiculous.
Do you have a least favorite? I guess since you like the dishes
I'm trying to think of what my least favorite would be.
and cleaning toilets.
Oh, I love that.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it either.
Yeah,
It's really
that's,
satisfying.
Maybe like cleaning a shower.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
'Cause,
That's a
like,
good
it-
one.
It has a lot of things you
So
have
many
to do.
crevices,
Yeah.
and it's just like, and it's like so intimidating because like you start and you're like, wow, this is going well, and then I'm like, I only did this much. I have to do the whole rest of the
Yeah.
shower.
well, I feel like for me, when it comes to cleaning like the shower, and this may be considered cheating, but like I'll turn the water on
Yeah.
and use the water.
I don't think
So-
that's cheating.
Yeah, I do that. I like to rinse it.
Yeah,
If I
to
like
rinse it
scrub it
out.
with
But
something.
then I think about all the chemicals I'm standing on the next time I take a shower, and I'm like, ew.
Yeah,
Just burning your feet off.
I think for me, so I already said my worst was dishes probably. I think for me, I'd have to agree with Nick. I think sweeping is my favorite, but that's purely because anytime I go home, my dad because he's short-staffed, he'll put me in the kitchen to work and like at night you have to sweep everything and clean everything up for the next day, and so like for me, or they'll have me sweep like the freezer, the walk-in cooler, the storage unit, and then where we would make or hot sauce and all that, and I enjoy it so.
Okay.
Because I can put headphones in, listen to music while I do it, and
Yeah,
just
and it's
ma-
satisfying.
yeah, it's satisfying. So
Okay, this one's kind of a bit of a reverse. We're getting back into food. What is the best food / snack / lunch, whatever you want to call it, to eat at the pool or at the beach?
I gave my answer for this one.
I feel
What's that?
Remember what I said?
Water?
No. In the office, remember you said this and I gave an answer.
Oh, lasagna.
Yeah.
Because you're Garfield.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like lasagna by the pool.
Like cold or hot?
Cold all the way.
That's
No,
so sickening.
I think
That's so sickening.
No.
probably what is it? I don't know. What's like a classic poolside
I was
To
gonna
me,
say,
food?
Lunchables.
Lunchables.
Or like
Ooh.
Ruffles or something. Like something salty.
A homemade sandwich.
That's what I was
is
about to say.
probably-
Yeah, a homemade sandwich of any kind.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
so we're talking favorite food by the pool or beach.
Yeah, which is the best one and why?
Pizza.
Pizza? I can get down with pizza. Pizza reminds me of just like pizza parties in middle school, and it'd be like, summer break is here.
Well,
Let's.
Have a slice of pizza.
I feel like anytime you throw when you throw a pool party, like your number one choice for food is pizza because
Right.
it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
simple.
easy.
You can get it. It's easy. So I feel like that's the number one choice for pool parties. Either that or tacos.
Have you seen those memes where it's like when your school has a pizza party and they cut the pizza into like 64 slices and then, like, everybody gets a strand? I saw when there was like a youth pastor did that, and I was like, that's so true. My church so did that.
And that's why you get Little Caesars, where each box is $5. You
Yeah.
get about 5 or 6 of those things, and everyone's happy.
Rumor has it Little Caesars just launched vegan pepperoni, but they
Oh,
don't have
yum.
vegan cheese, so you could only get sauce and pepperoni.
Just get the pepperoni
yeah,
on the
it's just
side.
on the side.
How does vegan pepperoni work?
I don't know.
It's made of plants.
Somehow.
4 plants.
Somehow.
Made from plants.
4 pants, by pants.
4 plants.
Okay, so this next one, I don't know if this is like applicable to everybody, so if it's not, we can move on. But I played Webkins a lot growing up. There were
Yes.
other online things like Club Penguin and Roblox, and there was even one called Build-A-Bear-Bill. What did you guys play growing up, and which is the best online universe?
So refresh my memory. Webkins is the one where you buy the stuffed animal, and
Yes.
and that stuffed animal is your pet.
Yes.
Yeah,
in the game?
virtually.
Okay.
And then there's like Club Penguin, where you have like a little virtual. You are a little virtual penguin. You can buy puffles.
Yeah, I knew. Club
Okay, and then
Penguin, but-
Roblox.
Roblox is Roblox.
Roblox is
I don't even
goofy,
remember
but I feel like Roblox was kind of like after our
Yeah, I
generation.
never
Roblox is.
played Roblox.
I played it.
Yesterday.
No, like I think it was like 6th grade or something. Because like that was the one I remember, and now it's just something completely different and wacky.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't understand how it is where it is, but Toontown
Oh,
was
okay.
my go-to. That was like the best thing ever.
I was scared of Toontown. I can't tell you why. I was a Webkinz girl,
The
or a
Cosby
Build-A-Bearville. I don't think you guys know what Build-A-Bearville was, but it was Build-A-Bear's version of
I
an
thought you
online
said
universe.
Build-A-Bear Bill.
It was called Bearville,
Oh.
and it was Build-A-Bear's online universe, and kind of the same thing. It's like if you bought a Build-A-Bear, you could put it into this online world.
okay.
It was really cool.
Pop Tropica.
Oh, Pop
Yeah.
Tropica's a good one, but I could never do them by myself. I always looked at the tutorials.
I want to go back and play it again if it still exists.
It
because,
does.
Like, I
play.
couldn't beat so many of the things, and like
Yeah.
now that I'm older, I'm like, do I have the ability?
It made my
to
mom
beat
do it one time because I played like this like Diary of a Wimpy Kid Island, and there was
Yeah.
this one like challenge I couldn't get through, and so my mom did it for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out, mom.
Shout out to the mom.
I think for me and my family, it was the Webkins, which is the stuffed animal
Mhm.
one.
Yeah.
I think that's what we had. Because for me, they gave my brother a dog, my sister got like a lion or a tiger, and then I had a moose. So
We
whose phone is going off?
It's the studio phone,
nice. Let's ignore
so
it.
I don't know. Someone's. I don't know what's going on. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
In the
Um,
meantime, yes.
Well, I was gonna say Webkins was also our family go-to. I mean, I had a beagle, and my sister had I think a polar bear,
Yeah.
and I forgot the names, but yeah, we had like the minecart thing where you collect the gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really fun too.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
This next one I think is a debate that maybe the boys in here will like, but
For the men only.
what this one, and we're getting ready to close out pretty soon. But what is the best sport to watch and why?
Best sport to watch?
Beside, like you can count the like Olympics, but like what sport in the Olympics? My favorite. Yes.
I'm just so this is just your preference. What do you like to
Yes.
watch?
And
Okay,
why?
okay.
Like,
Oh,
why
okay.
is it the best sport to watch?
Yeah.
My favorite sport to watch is hockey.
Why?
Ooh, okay.
Because it's like one of the few sports where it's like you're not sweaty in the stands, you know, because usually the stands
Oh,
are like
yeah.
outside or you know whatever.
Right.
Oh, we're talking live, like what to watch live? Or?
Yeah, I mean you can
Okay.
watch on TV too, either way. But I like because you can sit in the arena or rink and not be sweaty, and it's just like it's really fast action, you know, because they're skating
There's
really
fights
fast, and
sometimes.
you have to watch the puck, and the puck goes really fast.
Puck
and,
is crazy.
and there is fights, and that's good.
They allow fights. That's the other thing.
Yeah, and so that's why hockey's my favorite to watch.
Already to play though? No.
I've never played.
Oh, okay.
Nick, you want to go next?
Sure. Basketball.
Yeah.
I don't really watch many sports, but if I were to, it would be NBA probably. Not college. I'm not really interested in college basketball.
Why not?
I don't know. It just never intrigued me as much
Because
as
you
NBA.
know-
Not even March Madness.
Because they're not
Yeah.
good. I'm better than all of them anyway.
Yeah, get you in there.
Coach, put
Coach,
me
put
in the
me
game.
in. All right, Silas.
It would probably. It's a tie between basketball and golf.
Golf.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you a Tiger Woods fan? He's the only
Not-
golfer I know.
Not really. He's okay, but I mean, my granddad is a really big golfer, so anytime I was at their house, we're always watching golf. So it's just
Nice.
has this like special place,
Yeah.
special memory just watching golf. So
All right, Ryan? What's the best sport to watch?
Oh, best sport to watch.
I said
Polo.
hockey. He said basketball. Silas said golf.
In person or on TV.
Either one.
Pickleball.
Man.
Synchronized swimming's kind of cool too. Okay, sorry.
I'd say for me, I really like track and field.
Oh,
watching
okay.
it in person
Yeah.
because I used to run it, and it's just so fun. Just seeing how insane these
Placing
athletes
bets.
can be. Yeah. And just
Gambling?
like they're zooming around.
Oh, like a horse racing. What do
Yes.
they call that?
Horse
the Kentucky
racing?
Derby.
I hate the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, dude.
It seems so boring. It's just like a horse.
But
Like,
they go so fast.
Wasn't that in the movie Stripes?
Secretariat? I'm kidding.
There's
Yeah,
many movies about
Yeah.
I
horse
don't
racing,
know.
so.
All right, Austin, what is your...
no, there is a movie about horse racing. I think it is Stripes.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that's a zebra.
Yeah, but that's a
racing.
zebra
Oh.
in a
Oh,
horse
that
race.
is-
Well, it's
Oh,
called
you
Stripes.
failed to mention that detail.
Yeah, I was doing a joke, guys.
Okay, so I think for me, it's a battle between football and NBA, or not or basketball, both NBA and college.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with basketball for both NBA and college because I feel like, well, one, because I think because of March Madness and then how the NBA playoffs are those 7-game series stretches, there's a lot of drama, like in the sports. So like if you watch like first rounds when you see a 16 seed beat a 1 seed, or like in the NBA you see the 8 seed versus 1 seed going into a game 7, or the NBA finals going into a game 7. I feel like basketball for me is the most fun to watch.
Yeah, like especially with the fantasy teams and all that. Like you can get real in depth with the.
I get more in depth with fantasy football than I do basketball. But I mean, I haven't played fantasy basketball before, but I'm sure it's the same.
When it comes to the Olympics, there's kind of a plethora of more sports that we wouldn't normally see. So what is like an Olympic sport?
What is the one where it's just like 3 people in
Bobsledding?
Yeah, they're in that thing
Yes,
that goes on the
yes.
ice super fast. Like,
Bobsledding,
I
yeah.
almost said luge.
Yeah, that's the one without ice, I think. Or I mean, without luge is just like you're on like a track
luge is
or
the
something.
same one, but it's just one dude.
Oh, it's one.
Either one
Oh.
of them. I think it's just so
Yeah.
cool and you don't see it every day. So it's just like,
Yeah.
So
I honestly kind of like the gymnastics. I used to be a huge like Shawn Johnson fan back in 2008. Or I'm really excited to see skateboarding this year.
They're skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will be the one to announce this one. So they've added skateboarding. Well, they've added it for for the Tokyo Olympics. I don't know if they're gonna hold it because of COVID and everything, but skateboarding was added for this Olympics along with baseball and 3v3 basketball.
Basketball in the Olympics.
3v3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3v3.
They
LeBron
have they have
James.
like classic sports in the Olympics.
No,
LeBron
so-
James Jr. and
And LeBron James Sr.
And Nicholas Talchek.
and me, guys.
Yeah.
Announcement.
So, I'll say for me, my favorite Olympic sport to watch has got to be any of the snowboarding events because I go snowboarding quite often.
Red Gerard, I remember him.
Red Gerard, Chloe Kim, Shaun White, Chris Corning, like seeing all those guys. Well, seeing them, I think, just do the flips and the spins and the tricks that they do, and they do it with such ease. I don't know. There's something satisfying about it. So
Imagine if esports was in the Olympics.
It probably will be at some point.
That'd be
Yeah.
very
Probably.
interesting to see.
Well, don't they have like gaming leagues and stuff
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that?
there's
So
the
tournament. It's
I
like
think
millions
I
for the
could
first
see it
place.
happening for sure.
Oh, dude, esports is crazy.
It's very
Like-
fun. It's very whack.
Like CS:GO, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Didn't
go
the first
crazy.
place winner get like 7 million or something like that, or like 4 million or something?
they get a ridiculous
Yeah.
amount. So
All right, Silas, what's your favorite Olympic sport to watch?
Mine would have to be water polo.
Oh, that's a good one.
a
Those
good
water sports are crazy.
Yes.
Like
it's just-
even the high diving and stuff,
Mhm.
crazy.
no, I don't think this isn't an Olympic sport. This was more of a recreational sport. But I was watching Ridiculousness on MTV, and
On MCTV.
or MCTV, on MTV, and it was in a pool, and it looked like water polo. And then all of a sudden, in each frame, you just see people in kayaks just paddling.
Oh
to the
yeah.
and the two guys run at each other, and one gets on top of his kayak and just hits him in the head and knocks him out.
Yeah, they get like aggressive kayaking with like 12
Ki-
groups of 12.
Maybe they're on was it
X Games
ketamine?
mode. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
think
like,
X
if they
Games
make
mode's
that, if they
appropriate.
made that an Olympic sport, I would watch that. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
that was a pretty good. I think this is a good podcast today. All in
It's a
all.
good way to come back. I'll say.
Yeah, I say so. I think it was fun to have fun conversation for once because there's always
drugs.
predators in the news and
Yeah.
sad things like that. So I had fun, jibber and jabbering. But thank you so much for tuning in today. We will have a podcast on Monday.
Whoa.
Yeah, Pod Dammit on Other Podcast. This has been today. I'm Perry.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Nick.
I'm Silas.
And get the camera. And I am Austin.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend.